It's finally the time you've all been waiting for. It's finally time to start the big block Barbie car. This is what our forefathers fought for, so that a man could put a big block inside of a Barbie car. If Abraham Lincoln were here, he'd say hell yeah. Because you want to know why? Because America. And we do dumb stuff every single day because America. We only got 30 days left until we need to have this thing running and driving in the horsepower rodeos this November. I'm gonna finish up welding the front spindles, we're gonna get our engine mounted, and maybe, just maybe, we might be getting her running this video. I say maybe, don't count on it. Kinda count on it. It's kinda why you're watching this video. Last time we saw each other, I just got done finishing the frame on the big block Barbie car. Now all I'm gonna do is finish up welding these spindles so that we can get the engine put back in here and hopefully get it running for you guys. So I'm gonna get started. Alright, they're fully welded up now, and I know they kind of look like crap. I'm being honest with my own self. This wire that I'm running, I hate it. I don't really like it. I'm gonna go to the store, grab some new stuff, but we're gonna grab our engine and put her in here. I couldn't really find a way to get this thing on the ground safely, so I'm just gonna go buy a jack at the store real quick. Weird that I have all these tools and didn't buy a jack, huh? I went to the store in my little town, it closes at 3, and I was like, oh, you know what I'm here for? Welding wire. I was not. I was supposed to get a jack, so now I gotta go about an hour out of my way to go get one. But we get to go to the greatest store known to man, but the worst for my bank account. Harbor Freight. We're only gonna buy one thing today, I swear. Okay, one thing only. And that's a jack. Only that one thing. Now, which one do we get? Because I'm kind of looking at this one. Kind of liking it, but I'm not kind of liking it at the same time. I could use a big toolbox. Wait, how'd I get over here? I think we're just gonna go through this one right here. Aluminum. Still doesn't weigh that much. Looks good. Secured the one thing and the only thing that I needed out of Harbor Freight. I'm so proud of myself right now. All right, we're finally back from Harbor Freight. Got our nice little jack over here. So we're gonna finally get this old girl out of the way so that we can drop everything that we need to on the ground. And she'll be finally a roller with an engine. Shit. Okay, you're up. We're gonna talk through this. You're gonna slowly drop off of these blocks. And we're all gonna get through this, right? You poor thing. All right, now that that terrifying endeavor is over, we just gotta get 2 rear mounts built for the rear, and then all we gotta do is send it off and start working on the engine. These were the 2 brackets I was talking about, these little pieces right here. They're actually already right here. They're already made out of metal, so all we gotta do is tack them in there. Hopefully. I don't really know. Does my work, it might not. Maybe we gotta do some custom stuff. Who knows? So they're definitely not gonna work. They're not gonna fit. I'm gonna grab my transmission jack because it needs to be lifted up a little bit just so that the carburetor's flat. It was right when I did it the first time. It's just kind of sagging because obviously there's no rear mounts. So now that I got the blocks underneath there and the engine is zeroed into where I need it to be, I'm going to start on building mounts for this. I might actually be able to use those now that it's about 2 to 3 inches higher than it used to be. It was going to be a little bit easier, but it's a little bit harder because there's a little pin down here that keeps it aligned. And now we have to drill 2 holes and make sure that they're precise and straight so that this thing is easy to mount. It's nothing we can't get done here. I'm just going to grab my piece of flat bar over here and my piece of high-tech cardboard and get to tracing. I know that we got our piece cut out. You guys want to see a magic trick? Bam! You guys want to see another magic trick? I forgot to grab the other knife, so I'm just going to cut it. Now that we got our high-tech piece of cardboard all cut out again, all I'm going to do now is make it out of metal. It's going to go like that, and then it'll fully box in, and then I'll probably put some gussets along here. It'll be nice and strong, but it's still going to just be mocked up until we get this thing running and driving. Again, everything in here can be changed. I don't want to fully do anything because then I've learned to pass through I've learned throughout the years that if you fully do something and next thing you know it changes, especially in something this small and this complex, you kind of screwed yourself. What I usually do is I pray it works, and if it does, it does, and it doesn't, then life goes on. But I'm gonna get cutting on the old chop saw and make sure that we know where this is gonna be at on the drill press, and then we'll get it pressed out and folded. All right, so now that the chop saw's got that all cut out, we're just gonna drill press these little pins out, and then hopefully we can get over there and then measure everything, take it to our press it out, weld it up. Yeah, give it to me. Well, she's finally got her first comfort mod. This little piece of rubber underneath here is just to stop the vibrations of the engine as little as possible. And then all we're gonna do is take it to the flat bar bender, press it down, and then weld her up. And then we'll throw a couple gussets in here, but again, it's just for a mock-up to get it started and running. Then when it's running, we can do everything else. All right, now that this piece is in here, all we're gonna do is just weld it up. Now that my left bracket's done, it is Sunday at midnight, so I don't really have much more time, and I need to get this thing running. So tomorrow on Monday, all we're gonna do is take it down to my old man's shop, and while I'm at work, he and a coworker are gonna work on this thing, so hopefully next time you see it, it'll be running. So I just got off work and I kind of just got hit with some news. So we're gonna go over to the shop and make sure everything's all right. What'd you do to my baby?
Contemplating, should I go there and just put a freaking bomb in this thing so it just blows the fuck up?
Why would you say that?
Because it's dangerous.
It's not dangerous.
It's super dangerous.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about. This thing is like dangerous.
So it did run for like 5 seconds.
Well, yeah, I mean, enough that we had the fuel in there and stuff like that, but we're just having a starter issue problem where the starter's staying engaged while it's running, and then when you shut it off, it kicks out. So it's just so close to the oil pan that we need to make sure that that's going to shut off, because otherwise the thing could catch on fire. So we don't want that.
No, we want it to catch on fire.
No, we don't want it to.
I want a ball of flames in my face while I'm driving this thing. That's the way to go. So how are we gonna fix it?
So I got a new bolt for it. This has a 153 tooth flywheel with a 10.5-inch clutch. Starters were 153. We had to find one that went to like a Chevelle or something like that, so straight across. But I think it's just, I might have to either get a mini spool type style, which those we have to order. They had this one in stock. Nobody had one. So that's probably what I'm gonna have to end up doing, is getting the smaller spool so that it's not rubbing up against the oil pan.
Okay.
It did run, and it was sketchy, scary sounding. I was like, oh my God. I kind of was like, Jesus. So, yeah.
What have we built?
That's exactly what I was saying. What did we build? It's like,
it's awesome. It's mean. It looks good now too.
It does. It looks really good. I mean, it is. I mean, the theory of the clutch on and off and everything is like, it's going to work. You know, it's just if something goes stupid, crazy, or whatever. But yeah,
we got kill switches.
That's what you're going to have to do to work it. So
we got about 8 kill switches. I just start pulling wires. Me and this thing, I'm fuck.
Yeah, I know.
No, we got a big button right here.
No, we got the
nice set of cool gauges.
I think we're gonna have to put a kill switch on it so that you can slap it and just shut the power off. So
the big red button.
Yeah,
it'll probably be like right here.
Yep.
All right, well, you guys did see it running. I'm gonna make sure I throw up a video of that on the extra. So it does run. We just got to fix the starter. That's really all that we need to do right now. But next week, we are most definitely going to have this thing started, and I'll start on the steering and the clutch and everything. And hopefully, just hopefully, we'll be able to get the drive shaft. Because once we have the drive shaft and the steering's done, that's it. That's really it. It's kind of a drive shaft. It's just a tiny little guy, but I will see you guys later and stay freaky. It's not that scary. It's not that scary.
Like Jason fucking scary.